Welcome back for day 4. The trial of Tartaros mixed in with the pursuit of lava. Let's catch everyone up from where we left off last night. So I was able to collect a little more lava oil first thing this morning. I had some kind folks put their fountains up, and I ended up, since we got beat down so much last night, I just sent 5 troops at a time with 1 captain and just collected, just like nickel and dimed a couple thousand at a time. And it actually, so what happened was every time I sent in a troop set, like I said, I had 5 units, and I think one time I sent like 10 spearmen with my captain. And the person left the lava fountain, and I walked in, and they were the ones that came back. But with only the 5 troop sets, even with their speed up, since it takes the minute march, it took me about a minute total to take this. So I didn't even have to recall the army. With the speed ups, my army, with the carrying capacity of only 5 troops, they were able to complete and get out. So I got 5 of those in and collected close to another 20,000, 15 to 20,000 in lava oil, which brings us to today. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dougie and Michael. Welcome. Leftarius here. The Trial of Tartaros, day 4, where we get to spend all of our lava oil. So we'll go hunting for some crypts, and the nice part is you get to acquire enchantments in the crypts, along with getting a chest for your clan each time you complete one. So we'll see. I have 457,000. We'll see what it'll take if we can max this out. I still have to complete the lava oil. I haven't claimed these yet. But this is the Fire Salamander piece of it for anyone that's watching live now or catches this replay after YouTube reposts it. So I turned on the watchtower. And if you want to find strictly just the Fire Salamanders, unclick all of these other squads so that you just have others remaining. And then make sure you have common clicked and not rare, because they are common monsters. So let's go complete our lava oil so we see how much we have to work with. You can already see that number down there. All the chests that I have to collect from everybody's work today. Actually, let me make sure none of them expired yet. Yeah, I still have 11 hours. So we're good there. We'll get all that collected later. My army is pretty well depleted from where it started. I did turn on my Valor bonus already, my army health. Strength, experience points, all that good stuff. I even put in the March bonus. So here's the Salamander tails, which get turned in to the lava oil. So let's get ID going. We'll send what's left. I had over 100 of each of these when these trials started. My griffins, everyone's been depleted. I had over 20,000 riders when we had this at the beginning. So we're going to have to do some rebuild after these trials are over. And I think Ragnarok follows this immediately, if I recall correctly. So probably won't be participating much in that, which is a shame. I wish they spaced these out a little bit. One at the beginning of the month and one at the end would be nice, so you have time to revive. How many more do we have to go? I better kill a bigger one just so it doesn't take so long. All right, let's go. If I take out the 26, what do we have here? 16 to 99%. Sure, why not? Get them in there quickly. Yeah, I love the haul from this day. It's a great, great day. And we'll take a look at, hey, way to go, ID. 20,000 might added on, leveled up. We'll watch at the end, too. So watch how much the gold goes up when I collect them. And then the sacred potions. I don't even know where they're at in here. I hate the PC. I can never find. There we go, 363. Watch how much those go up as they want us to blow it all on the final day, which we typically do. All right, 457. Let's claim these. See how much lava oil we have to work with. So 594. We'll see if that's enough that we can max out the rewards here on Tartaros. Get this last Valor bonus. All right, now let's go crypting. And I love to find the people that didn't complete crypts. So 20 is the highest level I can complete of crypts just based off where my research is at. I haven't unlocked the level 25 common crypt yet. So 20 is the highest I can go, and oddly, I don't know why, if this was a regular common crypt, I can only wipe out the level 15s in one run with my Carter, but for some reason, the Tartaros crypts, I can do a level 20 in one run. So we got our Carter clicked. I always click on this bonus 10%. It says we're going to use 19.7, but watch the number up there to see how much we get back. So it took the 19.7 out. So we're down to 574. But we're going to get some of that back after we complete the run here. Hey, Dougie, how's your Olympus going? All right, so 584. So would we get 10,000 back? About half. We replenish half. There we go. 20. Let's see. I think every time it goes, takes about 20,000, but then we get about half of that back. Start wiping these out, and I love racing people to the crypts. So hopefully we run into a spot where someone's going. So 564. So we're at 574. Yeah, 10,000 back. So we get about half of it back each time. We'll watch our numbers over here and see how much we can how our rewards go. Here we go. Explore. Speaking of the chests, do you guys click claim all, or do you select one by one? Because I know when I first started the game, everyone said that you need to click each one to claim it because the clicks help out with the clan territory. But then I remember seeing a video on the Total Battle channel saying that you receive the same amount of credit whether you hit click or whether you hit claim all, or if you clicked them individually, it didn't matter. Has anyone here noticed a difference? Do you hit the claim all? I'm not going to sit here and 1,500 times or whatever it is and click one by one, so I'm just wondering, anyone that monitors that, if you've seen a difference between solo clicking or double clicking, or I'm sorry, clicking all at once. Come on, Carter, get back there. And I did message Medieval Knievel this morning, because we were online at the same time taking some lava fountains this morning. I told him he was the star of the live stream last night, and he had no clue what I was talking about. So I had to tell him about the whole dilemma we went through of should I or should I not purchase a portal, because they kept getting attacked, and when I finally put it up, that he beat me to the fountain. And he thought it was equally as funny as we all did. But he did apologize. Oh, what are we at? Now we're still at 544,000. We've hit 2 levels of rewards out of 21. Is it 21? No, we're not going to go there. Out of 20. And we are blowing out the competition. So we're really just claiming chess at this point. I click claim all. I do it twice a day to ensure nothing expires. That's typically what I do. I hit it in the morning as soon as I get up, and then one last time before I check out for the day. Dougie does the 1x1 method. You get the same disc with different wealth points, at least until 2 Olympuses ago. Okay. I think the help individually, I think those clicks are what goes to the clan area, which I think you're supposed to do individually, but I don't remember what video it was. It was a while back by the developers, and I don't remember if they said all of it was the same or if it was just on the chest part of it, but I tried to do the helps one by one. Though they did put up that little help button, which makes it pretty easy to just skip that process and just click help all at one time. Yeah, I'm not going to click on them one by one. But Dougie's doing the... Dougie, how many did you thumb through one by one today? Are you still clicking on them? Explore. We're still over 500. We have a long way to go to get through all this. I need 2 Carters. All right, slow roll in. That is one thing that annoys me too. A lot of things annoy me. But I understand if you're attacking a player's city with the speed ups, but if you're headed towards a monster, an epic squad, or like we're doing here, going through crypts, why the race is on? And get there because it's screwed up. Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Ha ha ha. But yeah, why does it, like, for the purposes of this, like the seasonal, the fastest person should just win the race. But it stops you at 20 seconds. Let's see if I can do it here without this game freezing again. So we'll get down there to 20, and you can't use it. I understand if you were going towards a player city or something like that, where it's a head-to-head, and kind of like yesterday's event with the lava fountain. No matter how many times you hit the speed up, right? It starts at 30 minutes. It takes you down to 1 minute or 55 seconds. So the other player has time to adjust and identify and decide what they want to do. But we're just racing towards crypts here. It should be the fastest wins, and I've been beaten plenty of times in races to these crypts. But that 20-second deal, like, let me use all of my speed ups. I almost got a little trigger happy there, and I almost sent Strohr, which would have made me race Carter there ahead of him. I need 2 Carters. We need 2 good crypt exploring captains. So we've gone on how many runs here? They're about to, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 runs. We've used about 100,000 now. Gets us through 5. So 12 runs through 5, and it was 100,000. So as long as the point gaps don't get too out of control here, after 60 more runs, if there's 100,000 after every 12, that's 5 more sets. So we're going to be shy of being able to max out everything. I would need roughly 500,000 if it's taking 100,000 for every 5 runs. But let's see where we get to as we continue to race on. Oh, man. And I'm really hoping for the next KVK that I think it was Kingdom 50 that GYS clan was in, where their partnering clans were destroying our portals. I really hope they're in our same division in KVK. And I know that 2 of those clans were like, most of the players were like 8 times my size, but I have no problem killing all my troops just to get a couple revenge strikes in. And they were taking out some of our clan members on the RSS location, so I was unclear whether it was actually in our territory or if our guys were poaching from over there in their kingdom, which was fine with me since they had 2 or 3 other clans destroying our portals and watching out for them. What XP do I get from the level 20 crypt? 3.4 million. I'm assuming that it's probably the same every time, just the level of, 3.4 million. Probably just the number of enchantments and what we find in them change each time. 1.19 of these sigils. Yeah. I think we looked at it in one of the previous live streams where just the points between the 15 and the 20, like it made no sense to do the 15s if you could clear out a 20. I wasn't paying attention there to see if I sent Stror, so luckily it is Carter the man. These salamanders. No, I don't want a portal. Is this as much we can zoom in? Yeah. Our kingdom's like 3/4 dead at this time of night. It's like just at the right time where everyone's going to bed to get up for work tomorrow on the East Coast here in the US. And it's like not quite early enough in Europe. What is it over in Europe now? 6 hours ahead, 4 to 5 in the morning. It seems like our clan is quiet at this time of night. Our kingdom as a whole. I know there's a couple of you on here from our kingdom, but yeah, there you go. 4:22 in Berlin. Next year for work in the first quarter, I have to make a China, Japan, India trip sometime in the first quarter next year. As anyone's on is in those countries. I've never been over that way. Typically when I travel for work out of country, it's either to Germany or Italy or up in Sweden. So this is going to be a different sort of trip. 10:20 US. Michael Webb, you're East Coast time with me. Where you at, Mr. Webb? Dougie's in the UK. How are you awake so late? I typically don't fall asleep till... I try to tell myself I'm going to be in bed and asleep by 11 every night. But it's usually anywhere between 1 or 3 in the morning. So I get it. I think it was about 3:30 last night before I was fully out. Well, I'm up in Michigan, Mr. Michael Webb. If you're 10:20, you're in the same time zone as me, so you're somewhere Indiana East, New Jersey. One of my coworkers is in New Jersey, out in the Newark area. Oh, let's race this person to the crypt. I love this. Get there, 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 get there. Please win, please win, please win, please win. Oh, slow walker. He's slow walking. Dun 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 dun. Stolen. Hi, there's nothing there. Oh, look it, there's nothing there. Let's see who it is. Even though you didn't know we were racing to the crypt you were clearly going to first. Watch, it's one of my allied clans. At least they didn't use... Well, maybe they did use speed ups. It came a long way for that. It didn't look like he was running too fast, though, did he? He's all over the place. Where's he going over here? Oh, to the fort. Oh, Jax. Sorry, dude. I beat you to the crypt. Alright, next. Hopefully you're not watching right now and saw that. If you did, go ahead and comment. 377. So that's another 100,000 we used, and we only moved up 3. Well, I guess we're going to get 10 back, so we'll probably get 1 or 2 more runs. So we're up 4 reward levels. So 100,000 the first time got us 5. We're right about there. Oh, man. Oh, can we get there again? I love this. Even if I waste my speed ups. Let's see. Can we win again? Can we win again? Go, 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 go. Go, Carter, go. Go, Carter, go. He's not in the screen yet. 3, 2. Oh, we got this. Dun, da, da, da. 2. 2 in a row. Sorry, buddy. Don't use your speed ups because there's nothing there when you get. Yeah, you're slow walking. You didn't use any speed ups. You got to be on the run. You're 94 million might. You got plenty of March speed bonuses. 370. So yeah, it went up 4. So we're gonna lose 1 reward for every 100,000. So we're gonna finish probably like we did last time, around 16 of the 20, if my quick mental math here is correct. And King, please close your eyes, because I know there's probably a rule about racing towards the crypts and stealing stuff from other people in our kingdom. Just close your eyes and pretend you didn't see any of this, in case there's complaints. Or do those only apply to villages and other things that you can claim? Fairly good etiquette when it comes to crypts. I can't help myself, Dougie. I just love to compete all the time. My clan has to tell me regularly to calm down. Not that I get upset, but just I'm always ready to go battle, even if I'm going to lose all my troops in it. Especially if somebody else in my clan is hyped up about something, I'm completely on their side and say, let's go. Let's kill them all. Because I really wanted to turn that GYS clan, I wanted to turn it into a KVK battle with them, just since everyone was teaming up on us. All right, there's not such a rule. Yeah, I don't even think they can see, unlike a village or whatever, they can't see who it is that's stealing it. In and out, 3-0 against these people that have no idea that I'm racing them to crypts. I'm pretending that it's Seasonal Kingdom. That was JACJ again. Welcome back. You lost again in the race you didn't know we were having. Oh, 3-0. Do I know where to find the rules? I know who to ask to find rules. I know I read them when I first joined the kingdom, briefly. But no, to answer honestly, I don't know where to find them, even though I know it gets posted regularly. I just ask before I do something that I think is probably going to break the rules. I usually ask and get told no. Freezes here for a second. It was during one of the epic events. I don't remember if it was Ragnarok or Doomsday, whatever. But it's one of the other clans in our kingdom. I think it's our rule. You can't attack the portals if it's around, if it was set up for the epic monster. And I don't remember what clan it was or what player, but they were attacking the local clans out of that portal. So I took it upon myself to just shut it down while I was there, and then just centrifuge. Just so you know, they were using the portal not to attack the monster, but to attack elsewhere, and I closed it for them. I never heard anything again about it. So I'm assuming nobody complained, or if they did, it got shot down right away. But other than that, I usually play within the rules. I know a lot of people spend a lot of time and money to build up their player in the game, and so I don't want to ruin it for them. But I'm totally fine with crushing my troops at any time for any reason whatsoever. Worst case, you get the CP out of it. 319. We're up to 11. Maybe this will work out. It's slow rolled through. We have 9 to go. We should be able to max this out, I think. There's a 4,000 gap. 4,000. This might just perfectly work out, and we'll have some left over for next time. Does anyone on here follow any Total Battle pages, like fan or gamer created pages, like on Facebook or Discord? I've never used Discord. I think I have a Discord account that I actually had started to get some info for NHL 24, I think it was, last year or 2 years ago, but I've never used it. But I just wonder if anyone follows any of that stuff for Total Battle anywhere. I was reading one today, and it was on Facebook. I don't even know what the name of the group is that I'm in. But someone was asking for large players to move to their kingdom because there was a clan of outlaws destroying everyone. And then someone had posted a note from someone else saying that if you were a WAR clan member, it was recommended you leave the clan immediately and join a different clan. I don't know what's going to come out of any of it, but there's always seems to be something on those Facebook pages. It's like my phone follows me and pays attention to what I'm doing because I get recommended Total Battle pages all the time. Yeah, now surprisingly, Michael watches a few YouTube channels. So when I first started playing this game, it would have been June of 2023. I didn't know what the hell this game was. I downloaded it on my phone and actually just found out recently that my iPhone version is different than the Android version. But it was just, I kept getting the ad with the little players moving up the screen, and you're dodging some spears. Then you got to the end, and if you had enough troops left, you took down the monster, and then you just moved to the next level. So I probably got that ad on my phone for months, and I kept deleting it or ignoring it. And one day I was bored, and I said, whatever, I keep getting this thing shoved down my throat. I'll try it out. So I was like hooked on the little running back and forth. I don't know how many levels I cleared, 20 or 25, like just sitting there. Then like 2 days later, I loaded it up, and I was in a city, and I got the whole welcome to the city, and I was like, what in the hell is this? Because I've never played a game like this in my life. I usually stuck to just sports games outside of the normal, like Mario Brothers, and I was a kid and all that stuff. But it typically just hockey or football was all I played video game wise. And then I got hooked on this game, but I couldn't find anything. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know this was I think in September of 2023 when I started making videos. And I think my very first video is literally me saying, I don't know what in the heck this is that I'm playing or what I'm doing, but I found out this little trick, and here it is. And maybe if you play these types of games, it's not even a trick, and this is dumb, but whatever. It helped me, so I'm sharing it. And that was pretty much the gist of the first video. But I could only find stuff from Raven's teacher, and it was good info, but it just bugged me that he was videotaping his computer screen. So that's kind of where that September time frame of 2023, I just started making videos, and that was the only one making videos, like screen recordings and tips, for a long time. And then I saw a bunch of other stuff started popping up, so I actually don't watch anybody else's channels. I subscribe to the Total Battle channel and click on it to get my free rewards every time they post something. But I reached out to another creator early on. They had a couple hundred subscribers, and I was already, over, 1,200, 1,500 subscribers at the time. And I reached out to him on one of his videos. He had made some mistakes about how to level stack, and people were calling him out about it. And I just kind of threw out a little, hey, don't worry about it. I make a channel, blah, blah, blah. Like, you should reach out. Maybe we can collaborate and do something together. So I was thinking I was just helping him out. Within 5 minutes, he deleted my post. So that's when I just kind of got a sour taste. Like, tried to reach out to someone once, and so yeah, just because of that, I don't follow, watch, subscribe to anyone else that has anything to do with Total Battle. Yeah. Well, I appreciate Michael and Elf being here and supporting me and my channel. I like doing these live streams. I want to get into a pattern of doing them once a week. I've been doing these during the Try of Olympus. I think last time I actually got 3 out of the 5 days. I think that's the first time I'm going to hit all 5, but I tell myself I'm going to do all 5 days each time. And I've tried to get on a schedule to do them, pick a day once a week, but my kids have so much crap going on that I really never know when I'm going to be available. But I gave everyone the heads up that this week I was going to be busy at night. Don't schedule me for anything. We're 4-0 on races that other people didn't know we were having to crypts. Who rejected me? I don't want to say their name directly. I don't know the name of the channel, but it may have been somebody that's in the UK that puts his face in the bottom of the screen when he talks, and he was interviewed by Total Battle. It may have been that person that I caught his first or second video ever that he posted, and I got the comment deleted. So I actually have that specific individual on ignore on my YouTube, so I don't see anything at all. Where are we at? 14, 15. We should be able to max this out. Go, 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 go. But does Raven's teacher, like I said, I don't watch any of stuff. Does Raven's teacher, does he still make any videos? I haven't. That used to be, like I said, whenever I typed in Total Battle, Raven's teacher stuff was on there all the time. But I don't know if he's not making stuff anymore. it really wasn't for me anyway. A lot of the videos he made, even though he had a lot of info in it, his guidance was kind of always open up your wallet and just buy this and then you can get that. And he was talking in one of his videos, I remember, of he said he didn't want to come clean on how many thousands of dollars he had spent for particular things in his city. But yeah, I don't get any. There's some other new guys that have popped up. And I don't know the names of their channels. They all say they're all Total Battle, this or that. So I have been getting some of the newer folks pop up, but I haven't seen anything from Raven's teacher in a long time. So I'm wondering if he's just not making any videos anymore. Hello, Jonathan. Welcome. Thanks for saying hi. And hello to everyone in 203. Yeah, okay, a year ago from Raven's teacher. Yeah, I always consider him like the original. Because 2 years ago, he was the only person that had anything. And they were, if I remember, like all the videos were like 40 minutes, and he was like holding his phone up to his computer and pointing at the computer screen, and he definitely knew what the hell he was doing. I was just for watching that long, somebody's hands shake around on the TV, and I couldn't do it for long. But yeah, he had good info when he wasn't telling me to buy stuff. The one thing I do like about having the channel set up is the interaction on the pages. There's plenty of people that know far more than I do about the ins and outs of the game, and a lot of people that get way more involved than I do on all the bonuses and how all that stuff works. So they're kind enough to jump in and help out when people have questions. There's a lot of times there's stuff that I can't answer, and I don't pretend to. So we all play this game a certain way. Everyone's got their own strategy that works for them. So mine is obviously chaos, because what you see here is what you get. I'm more than willing to just sacrifice my troops and do bad math and just shoot them out and see what happens. Or if anyone has an idea and doesn't want to kill their troops and they ask me to do it, I have no problem going ahead and doing it. But yeah, I like all the comments and interactions from people that help out. And my favorites are the classic internet folks, where I think it was one of the recent videos I did, is it one of the subscribers, Chad Malt. He's a pretty high level player in the game, and he had been telling me for Doomsday that you could have a field day, play all day, just figure out numbers that work for you, send your catapult level 1 with Bran, and then send your mercenaries and make sure the catapults get hit first, and they'll get wiped out. You get the bonus from the catapult, and then you get the kills. Hey, we leveled up from the mercenaries. So it specifically said in the video that it was a viewer request, and here's how the strategy works. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to compare it to this and that. We'll try it with the riders. We'll see if it makes any difference. So we did a whole comparison, and somebody commented on the video, if you're sending catapults in, you shouldn't be telling people how to play this game because you don't know what they're doing. I love it. That stuff cracks me up. So if you ever want to make me laugh, just post anything that you think might be offensive to me, because it just cracks me up. All right, where are we at now? 17. I just want to hit the 20. I feel like it's getting tight here. So the spread's still 4,000. So we should hit that. Will we hit it before we run out? Speeding. In now, 122. So we're only getting a little over 1,000, 1,200 each run. Is that what we said? 1,000. It's 1,119 each time. It's going to be close, I think. Could it be that we get just enough oil this time to max this out? So I think I was short last time, either 16 or 18 out of the 20 rewards on day 4. I've maxed out day 3 each of the last 2 times. And I think Briareus last go, I think we got to about 15 before I decided to stop depleting all the gold that I was spending reviving troops. But I do have more troops this time than I did the last Olympus, even with all the slaughtering that we've done this previous 3 days. Oh yeah, you don't want catapults in a raid, and they're slow. Only for the citadels. That is, though, I won't fault them, because for a very long time, I would just click the captain and click select all, and I thought it was cool that my catapults were at the beginning, right? They were one of my highest levels, so there was always sending catapults. And I think I was like 4, maybe 3 or 4 clans in. I had jumped around to a few different clans, and I was like the first clan that I was in that actually had leaders and superiors that took the game seriously and knew what they were doing. And the guy reached out to me and was basically, it was like, what the hell are you doing? I'll send your troops back if you ever do this again. So he explained it to me how to stack them up for the CP run or whatever that we were doing at the time. So that's when I learned that catapults were bad, and that was, I would say, a good year into playing the game. So I won't fault them. Now, luckily, since I reached the G5, and I know it'll probably even get better as I go up, but if I hit select all, the battle griffins pretty much absorb all of the might that I can take. So it never reaches the catapults. So I don't run into that anymore. But for sure, if they're just, especially if they're trying to, and I can just imagine, because I did it yesterday when it was the Runic stuff. Or one of my clanmates set up a raid, and I was trying to manage my fountain in the morning, and I sent frickin' Carter into the raid, and with the army. So if they're playing and just click and select all to try to make sure they get to the raid, you're gonna get the catapults every single time, especially for the smaller players. All right, we're going to do this. 19. We are going to max out. 63,000. So we're going to need at 1,200. That'll take us to 64. We might only need one more run after this. That'll get us to what? 65.7. We need to do 2 runs. All right. 2 more runs, and we'll have a little bit of oil remaining, and we'll get this day maxed out. I didn't ask everyone on, did you max out your fountains or your crypts today? That was the poorly explained part the very first time, and I don't think they've ever come out, the developers, and said, "Hey, you need more." Maybe they did in the first video. I'd have to go back and watch. That you would need, how much oil you would need in order to actually maximize your rewards on day 4. Because I think that first, what happened? My guy just disappeared. But anyway, the very time, I couldn't come anywhere near getting the amount of crypts required. There, it just disappeared. Voila, magician. Did you see that? You didn't see me, but I just waved a wand at the screen and got it to update. All right, this should be the last. No, Carter's never going to come back. Carter. Carter. They don't want me to finish. Carter, come home. Carter. All right, let's refresh. We're going to lose the game here. I'm getting too impatient with him before I accidentally send Strohr in due haste. Oh, you got 230,000 left. All right, 1 more run. Will it be a race? No. There's Carter. He made it back. Come on. And then we can go through all these awards. I'll have to clean out my journal tomorrow. 52 runs. 52 runs, well, 53 runs means 53 chests for our clan. Let's go claim all these rewards. Let's see what it actually does, because I feel like what I do contributes nothing to my clan's score. So let's note it. 1.1, almost 1.2 million. So let's see what we do here. All right, so score-wise, we went from 1.199 to 1.215. A whopping 16,000 points. 16,000 points for, what's the time on this stream? On 55 minutes worth of work. 53 crypts, 55 minutes. 16,000 points. We're going to blow through these tomorrow, because I like the endless scrolls here. What do they call these? Drachmas? Yeah. All right, let's collect this crap. So we should be able to blow through that in one attack tomorrow with the Briareus and be well into this. It's just a matter of how much gold do we want to spend. Let's check out my rewards. Oh. All right, gifts. There's no way I'm clicking on. I'll click on these 3. There's no way I'm clicking on this number. Let's just claim them and see what we get here. Only 51,000 gold. Oh, we used to get hundreds of thousands in previous events. 124,000 sacred potions. I'm easily going to blow through that tomorrow. Anything else of value? I feel like we got hosed on this one. And we must be in a lower level since we lost and didn't win our last go round. I wonder if that's what happened, because that's the least amount of gold and sacred potions that we've collected from these events. All right, that's going to be our budget tomorrow. 51,000 gold and 124,000 sacred potions. That's what I'm going to try to limit myself to, because normally we go double of that or more, trying to hit the next reward levels. All right, that is it. Let's help this poor soul, Mandy, who didn't come in. She's online, and Mandy didn't join the stream, or at least didn't say hello. Hi, Mandy. We saw you. Alrighty, that is it. Everyone, have a good night if you are going to sleep. Have a good day if you're starting out your day, and hopefully, maybe, we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. My daughter has a horse show. She's got a speed competition tomorrow at 6 o'clock that I think goes to 9. So it might be tight whether I make it back at 10, but sometime tomorrow night I'll be back online to close out the Trials of Olympus. Appreciate everyone coming out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.